Hey everybody, welcome back to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel. Today's video is not going to be a recipe, but it is going to be a very fun video nonetheless. We are going to be opening up this really nice ice maker, and this is made by the company NewAir. It is summer, it's very hot out, and I thought it would be a great idea to try an ice maker. I don't have one, so this is going to be a really great addition to my kitchen. This model makes new ice every 8 minutes. It's extremely fast. And I also decided to get the stainless steel model. And this machine also is capable of making 33 pounds of ice per day, so that's very impressive. And it also comes with a 1-year warranty from the manufacturer. I've got a knife here, and we'll just get into this. Ooh, this is going to be fun. There we go. So we have the manual right here. Owner's manual, everything you need to know. So I'm not going to bore you with all of the unboxing. I'll take it out of the box and then I'll come back. Now that I've taken it out of the box, you can see that it is well packaged, and this is something that I always look for with any product. Make sure that it's well packaged, and that ensures that you are receiving a product in perfect condition. So now that we've fully unboxed the ice maker, you can see what a nice machine this is. Really nice stainless steel. We have the company logo here, NewAir, and then we have the on and off button, the power to the machine, the select button here for small and large cubes. This machine is capable of making 2 sizes of ice cubes. You have here an indicator for ice full, and also an indicator add water when water is needed. The main door to the unit is located at the top. Simply lift it up. Inside you have the ice bucket. It always comes with a little bit of tape, so I have removed the tape just now. Here you have a little scoop and the actual ice little container here. At the rear is where all of the magic happens. The ice cubes are created in this area with all of these stainless steel tubes that are sticking down in the back here. Before we go on, I thought I would just zoom in to show you these main buttons a little bit closer up. So we have the main on and off switch right here. Here we have the small and the large, so you can choose using the selector button in the middle what size of ice cube that you want to make. And then at the bottom, again, we have the ice full little indicator here, and also add water indicator here as well. And at the back of the ice machine, we have a large fan. And on either side, at the rear of the ice maker, there are vents. So one here and one over here. So at this point, we're ready to fill the machine with water. I'm going to reach in, I'm going to pull out the little ice container. And now you can see the inside of the machine. So we have here the maximum where you want to put your water level. The water itself, down at the bottom, goes right into this little area right down here. If you look very carefully at your machine, you'll see the intake water valve right in here. So before adding water to the machine, the instruction manual tells us to plug the machine in first, which I'll do now. After you plug it in, you'll notice that the machine goes through a couple of cycles, and that is normal. Once it's finished doing a self-check, which it has just done, in the front it will tell you add water, and the little red indicator will be on, glowing red. And it says add water, so now we will add our water. So I've got my pitcher here, and now I'm going to just slowly add the water until we get to the maximum. So that's a whole pitcher of water I put in. I'm gonna add a little more. Take it right up to the maximum. Perfect. Once our water is added, take your basket, drop it in, and now close the lid. So at this point you can choose small or large. So I'll just take the small, I'll leave it on the small. And you can see that both of the selectors here are blue. So it is in normal operation mode. So at this point now I've put a stopwatch on and I'm gonna come back when the first batch of ice cubes have been created. So there we go. 7 minutes and we have our first cubes right in there. And let's lift this up and take a look. And there we have them. Wow, I am impressed. And now the machine is filling up again with water for another batch. Look at those cute little cubes. Isn't that nice? And look at how fast that was. I am really impressed with this ice maker. Here's batch number 2. You gotta admit, that is very impressive. This NewAir ice maker, really amazing. So I just thought I would bring these in just to show you the ice cubes. It's very impressive. This is batch number 3. So you can see the ice cubes have just been released. And now the little machine is going to put them into the basket. I am super impressed with this ice maker made by NewAir. And what's really nice about this is that it is very, very quiet. I have seen reviews on other models. I won't mention any names, but they are much louder and they have annoying beeps that you cannot turn off. And this machine is very quiet and there are no annoying beeps. So this is a really nice model. So here's another batch and you can see the ice cubes. And that was 6 minutes and 35 seconds. So I just wanted to give you a different angle to show you the ice cubes as they were being released. So for my next batch of ice cubes, I want them to be larger. So I'm just gonna touch the select button. And there you can see large is now illuminated and now the ice cubes will be larger. So we're on our first batch of large ice cubes. We have switched it over to large and we're coming up to the 8-minute mark in about 15 seconds. And here we go. Just as I opening talking about it, here we are right there. And you can see right away that these ice cubes are much larger than the smaller ones. So there we go. You can see them in there. And then the little mechanism will put them into the bin. But I can see right away that these are much larger than the smaller ones. So that was about 8 minutes. So the manual is right. They said 8 minutes for large, and you can see how large those are. So I've just scooped out a few of the new ones, the large cubes, and you can see how much thicker these are than the smaller ones. So I'm really impressed. So only 8 minutes to do a full batch. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video is that there is a little water drain located right underneath the front. And you want to make sure that the little plug is completely pushed in. So before you fill your machine with water, just put your hand underneath and just give it a little bit of a push just to ensure that it's properly sealed. So here we go, another large batch, 7 minutes, 33 seconds. So they have dropped And now the little scoop, we'll put them into our basket. A good trick is once they are put into your basket, if you want to keep them that size, make sure you get them into your freezer. So we'll let that go, just like that, and then we'll just remove this and right into our freezer. Then we'll drop that in there and close it down again. So to finish off our video today, I just wanted to talk about the batch size between the large and the small ice cubes. So just for fun, I'm going to put a bowl onto my scale. We'll tare that, meaning we will reset it to 0. I've had these in the freezer. So this here is the small size. So let me just get this on camera. So this is the small size. We'll get those in there, and we have 62 grams. I'm not sure if you can see that. 62 grams. Put that back on there, make sure it's at 0. And now this is the large batch. So there should be a little bit of a difference. And there we go. So we are at 74 grams. So we went from 62 up to 74. So that was just a fun little test. Nothing scientific, but I thought it would be good to include this in the video today. So that's it for today's really fun video and overview of this amazing ice maker. I have done a lot of research on ice makers before deciding on this model and this company, NewAir. So make sure that you read reviews before you go choose a different company when you're buying one of these. If you check Amazon, the major complaints about these machines from different companies is that there is an annoying beep and the machines are also loud. And as you saw in today's video, this machine is super quiet and there are absolutely no beeps. So I'll put all of the information to this exact model down in the description box underneath this video. So it'll be the company name, their website, also a link to this machine on Amazon. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you next time. And I have never had so much fun making ice cubes in my life. Very, very good machine. I am super impressed. And please subscribe to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel, and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video.